Hey, great, great Tuesday evening. It is a crazy type of evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And let me say, there's a part of me that is so ecstatic that a part of me is so ecstatic that we are actually este, outside the realm of early voting. You
What does
know,
that mean?
today's the last day of early voting
Oh, okay. So we're done, is what you mean.
with early voting.
For early voting.
Okay.
Now we have election day,
Yeah.
and we will find out este, on Saturday, right, Sam?
Yes.
On Saturday, we will find out if we are screwed. But I did get to go vote today, finally. And this is the first time I've actually not voted lickety split quick. And the only reason was because I was in
Bro,
what?
today, almost 2,400 people voted.
Today.
Wow.
2,400.
I was one of those
Out of the
people.
usual 1,300.
How many people voted in at the library and Cameron County Courthouse?
The library
At the
was
Brownsville
averaging
Public
about
Library,
200 a day, wasn't it?
it was
What?
about 200 a day. It was a total of
Mhm.
2,172 at the Brownsville Public Library.
No, 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 no. Not at the total or at the public library, Sam.
At the public library, their total for the whole week
Oh,
for the
For
early election was 2,172.
okay.
for
What
eight
about the other
days.
library?
Just for today was 505.
Right, no, no. Okay, give me the totals for library, and courthouse
For the day or for the whole week?
for the week,
Total. He said
Library,
total.
public library, 2,172.
and the other library.
Where you at? Southmost Library,
Yeah,
204.
the total.
Big difference. Yes.
Okay, what about the Cameron County courthouse?
Where you at?
Is
Cameron
that
County
the,
Judicial Complex,
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna ask you.
that was
238.
one of those. So total, Sam. Total is
At the college, 106. Where people are
106.
supposed to be more involved with politics, like teach them about politics to get involved because it
Yeah.
affects everybody.
What do we need to do to light a fire under Southmost area?
Nothing. Unless
You
you get
tell
on.
them that they get a free stripes taco if they show the I voted sticker.
You get
And
a
we'll
cute
get a bunch of
taco.
them.
Okay, watch this,
I
Sam.
Um,
mean, it sounds funny, but I think that might work.
the,
Sam, 2,720 votes. Early voting for Brownsville.
did you see the total for Cameron? Oh, for Brownsville,
Yeah. What's the total for Cameron County, Sam?
11,469.
See, that's why I think that 11,000 what?
469.
That's why I'm very, very hopeful that Brownsville is not going to be enough to push it across the line. I really, really
Yep.
think that the 9,000, the 8,000, uh,
Difference.
700 difference. These people are from other parts of like the county that are going to say hell no to that crap.
They had 4,000 people vote in Harlingen, but that's because they have the I guess CISD thing going on.
Yeah, but those people, Sam, remember those people in Harlingen were upset about the whole thing because they
Yeah.
already have a little convention, little center that would, you know, destroy, devastate it.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be an interesting vote all the way around. It's just I
Because
voted
wasn't it about an average about 200,000 voters in the county, or am I? Because it was 90,000 in Bronzeville.
yeah,
How many more could there be in Harlingen, South Padre, Los Fresnos, the rest of the county? Maybe another 50.
maybe.
So
So
maybe out of 140, you have close to 12,000.
13,000, 14,000, maybe a good 10%.
Yep.
What a way to start the show. Kudos to all those educators. 100%. Yes. A good job, BISD. Congratulations to everyone at BISD. A good job, BISD board, for, for breaking down with a little extra cash. Instead of a $500 retention stipend, people are getting a $1,500 retention stipend.
Wait,
Congratulations.
so are you getting $1,500 right now? Whether so, am I getting 1,500 if I'm retiring?
No, you are not. They're not retaining you.
The retention.
That's what I thought. But they retained me this past year.
I think this is just to retain people
Did you
from.
get the other half from the other retention bonus?
Mm-mm. Nothing. I haven't gotten anything since December.
How much
That
did you
should
get
be
in
the other
December?
half you should be getting. Huh?
Huh?
How much did you get in December?
600?
Yeah, they had promised like twice that much, no?
Yeah, because they said half in December and then the other half like in March time, more or
Well, I'm
less.
I'm wondering if this 500 were part of that retention one.
Yeah, because maybe it's like 500, 500, and 500. It equals 1,500. But she gets more because she's been there more time, I guess.
I have no
Something.
idea. Good evening. Yeah, it was good. Hello, Samuel, Erasmo, and Maggie. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Put my mic right on my face.
Hey,
Live
but
at
the
it.
good thing, man, there's been like you had mentioned, there's more, I guess, mayors from the little towns kind of saying no to the whole ordeal.
I think every mayor out there, except Brownsville mayor. But the reason, and again, the reason that Brownsville mayor is so adamant about for it getting passed is because the individuals that are, running this Friends of Cameron County Arena and these guys from Madeira, they're his business partners. So it makes sense for Trex Mendex to be the only one out there in regards to mayors local who is out there pushing for this crap. It's
Hey,
going to
was
be.
Jimmy's running I guess thing going on with this election or like in the next couple of weeks
No,
election?
I think it's she's doing it right
Rivera,
now. I think right now
right now? Oh, okay. Because
because
I had heard about something about an aquatic center, but I'm not too
I
sure if that was only like in their local ballot
I'm not
or was
sure.
just an idea.
I'm not sure. They would add it on to their local ballots, I would guess, but I'm not sure. I think Jimmy's running right now, and I told him because I remember I think we told him. I don't know if you were on the show, but I told him if you need any help in any which way, you let me know. I'll be out there for you. I'm glad he didn't call because I was in Cuba. Good
You're
evening,
gonna
Lappy.
call, but I will be busy.
You could have called. Maybe he did call me, but I couldn't get any damn calls. Good evening. La Pingüina's case dismissed. Yes. But the district attorney is going to appeal. And I received word that there might be a consideration in regards to they're still going to probably censor her on the board. And I'm very, very proud that they're going to do that. So hats off again to the BISD board because this kind of crap has got to stop. So I'm very, very proud. Very, very proud that I think that finally, and this is just my opinion, I think that finally that they're doing that little turn, Sam, where they're going after it. So hats off to board president Eddie Garcia.
Hopefully, she doesn't come back and try to sue the
Well,
board or the school for like censorship.
they always do that. I took it like a man when it got done to me. Although
That's crazy.
I knew for a fact that they were 1,000,000% equivocados. College students don't see themselves as part of the community. I think part of the problem is that, and I've had discussions with college students as of recent because of the posts that we've been putting on my page. And I think the part of the problem with college students is that they don't pay taxes. You know,
But I thought college students, well, maybe because it's just like it's not a presidential election or something. I thought college students were more involved in voting. It's when you
no,
start getting involved.
not locally. For some
They even
reason,
put them
here,
there, like between North and South Hall, don't they? They put it in the
uh,
North Hall.
yeah, and that North Hall. But I just don't think that there's nothing that motivates them to come out and vote. I mean, I've never seen a great number of students come out to vote ever.
Locally.
Locally, well, I don't think anywhere actually, but locally menos. And I think it has to do a lot with because I don't think that individuals believe themselves to be a part of that community in that respects, but they don't pay any taxes. You know, they have no clue or concept of, in regards to what how horrible our utility rates are. You know, my utility rates actually went up $100 this month.
Ouch.
100 bucks
Again.
To the
again.
office?
Yeah, because I'm not paying no electricity bill at home. I already told that woman. Hell no.
Yeah. My mother.
Yeah, I told her.
My mother who carried you for 9 months, 10 months,
Not
30,
completely, but yeah.
36 weeks.
Um, yeah, no, but so
No,
I told her no.
it's not the 9 months part. It's the
Right.
55 years carrying part.
It's true.
Maggie, I'm adopted, Maggie.
You're not.
And I'm kind of upset that you're not sensitive to my situation.
Is he
It's
really? It's not that I'm not sensitive. I didn't know. Okay, so then let's skip that part
I
then.
think she did
Your
know.
mother who fed
That is
you,
true.
your mother who fed you and took care of you when you were sick
She
with
got she got me fat. I was huge. You could
There's
ask
no
Sam.
way.
I was
What
so
did
fat.
she cook for you that you got
She didn't-
fat, liar?
She can't cook.
You see? You
Sam
see?
knows.
you're
She
gonna
can't
fight,
cook worth a damn.
you're gonna fight your poor mother, arguments for your mother in every single way.
She cannot
Maybe it
cook.
was all those late night Whataburgers.
Yeah.
She could not cook to save her life. I don't think she could
It
boil
had-
water.
When you were sick
But
and
it's
she sat there and
in all
held
honesty,
you.
it kind of it's in the family.
None of those women can cook. It's horrible cooks. It's kind of funny.
Really? Really, Sam?
It's true.
No. My mother is like I'm
On the other
related to them
side.
through my dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, through my dad.
No, I'm talking like
My
Linda
mom can
and
cook.
Gabby.
She can throw it
they can't
down.
cook.
And
None of
Erasmo knows that.
Yeah, my sisters can't cook either. None of them. But let me say, I actually got one of these crazy little stories to say. Um, have you been to their office, Sam? As a recent, have you been to the office? You remember last time you went
Like
in there?
about 2 months ago.
Well, I don't know, and they're gonna hate me for saying this, and I don't care. They had a little connection going towards the back,
Yeah.
where they had like this little place where they would all eat out, like to have like their lunch.
Yeah.
Well,
We're connects theirs and Jamie's.
somebody blocked it off.
No, you didn't.
So now I did, not me. Someone blocked it off. So now my parents don't have access to the recreational room at their office building. No access. And I've said like,
Makes no sense.
it makes no sense. And I'm going like, it just looks kind of weird.
They blocked
doesn't
it off permanently.
Permanently. No, they put like the door, they put a
A
wall
wall.
there. And I'm going
So
like, well, my parents are just lucky that these people haven't kicked them out yet, I guess. But it's just it just looks very weird, And God bless them, but it just looks weird. And I told my mom, I was like, why are y'all letting this happen? I mean, that's why I office away from my family. I office in my own place, away from my family. I said, why are y'all letting this happen? And they go, no, it's okay. It's okay. We wanted this. I said, like, no, you didn't.
I think this is where we should stop this conversation and not get into any more family personal stuff.
Well, you know,
Sam, don't say anything, Sam.
Sam knows. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Sam, don't say anything, Sam.
it's
Stay
just
out of it, Sam.
weird. It's just so weird. And I'm going like,
Comments,
comments. Oh my God.
comments.
I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that, but
That's what I'm trying to do, is save you from your own words.
oh, I just thought it was weird. I mean, look, they can do it with those officers whatever they want to do. I mean, it still belongs to my parents, but You know, that's what people want to do. That's fine. 9,000 out of how many voters? 200,000. Sam thinks. I think. Hello, you, Janet. I'm almost done with a political cartoon. I love you. No one cares. They are just interested in food, Facebook, and something else that begins with the letter F. Follicles, frosties, fingernails, fudge.
Fudge. It's fudge.
Oh,
Um, hey, Miss Chrissy,
Chrissy.
couldn't we having communities done something like having LULAC drive a van full of people to go get to go do voting, or some kind of a community service?
Yeah, but
Hey, Ray.
People
Lulac.
used to do that, but then it was like political parties, and they were like, it looked wrong. Like, don't do anything that looks wrong, even though it's right.
That's what I mean. But isn't like some kind of community service? Like, what's the church here? Sun. What's it called?
Oh God, the Politiquera Church.
No, 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 no. Who did the Virgen de Guadalupe present herself to?
Juan Diego.
Thank you. So the Juan Diego Project. Couldn't like the people from Juan Diego stop it? That's the only way I could remember.
Hey, how the hell you
Being a
I'm
claim to be
non-Catholic person answering the
I'm
yeah
question.
you
I'm
claim to be
the
Catholic, and the non-Catholic person here who has actually been to the Catedral, the Juan Diego Catedral.
I've been there too.
Yeah, but I can at least remember their name. His name.
I can't remember names. That it has nothing to do with my
Juan
level of
Diego,
Catholicism.
baby. Juan
I
Diego.
hello.
I
It's
mean,
my
he's
brain.
like a pillar
It's
in
my
the
53 year
Virgen de
old brain.
Guadalupe,
54.
Virgen de
It's I
Guadalupe little tradition.
I've never had a good memory. Move on. I'm just here to entertain you, Erasmo. 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 I'm
Okay.
just here to entertain.
Maybe
Oh,
free.
and then just to confirm on the number of the registered voters for the whole county is 220,000.
Good job, Sam. That's still
So
that's less than 10% then
for early
Yep.
voting.
for early voting. Maybe free entry to raffle for a trip to a Cowboys game. Todas las Southmost va a ir. Now that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Este para un raffle para la South. Hey, actually, I might do that for my campaign. Smash that like, guys. If you are on YouTube,
Thanks for the great idea.
if you are on YouTube, like that damn page, guys.
What is it? Go back. The word
Even if you're
smash
part of the
reminded me.
BIZ board.
The
Guys,
word smash reminded me. The Brownsville Herald said that Peñas
squashed.
was squashed. So explain it to me as if I were an 8-year-old. What was that article about?
Okay, the visiting judge comes and makes a decision on the case. He says there's no case,
Okay.
so he's
Why
going to
why
dismiss it.
do why do we have a visiting judge?
Because when it's an elected official or someone that has been voted into office, you really don't want to get another elected official here locally,
Okay.
which would be one of the judges, to oversee the case. So you try and bring in someone from the outside.
Okay.
So he saw what they had and he said, nope, there's nothing there. He decided to dismiss the case. Immediately, the district attorney decided to file an appeal. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it'd be kind of embarrassing for the district attorney if he does not, follow through on this. If he does not get a win on this, it's just not going to look good.
Okay.
Give me that chicken plate.
Hmm.
Driving by the Walmart onto Glory sign is flashing.
Shit, ogre.
Huh?
The freaking ogre. Give me that chicken plate.
Chicken plate now. Good evening, Chato. ¿Cómo te ve Cuba? Cuba was amazing. Anybody who voted Trey Mendez deserves to get castrated. Yeah,
Dang.
with elementary school scissors.
Blunt.
Elementary school kid
With
scissors.
safety scissors.
The safety scissors that are blunt and not
Big-
sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah. We were fooled. Anyone who votes for him again deserves a piquete azteca. Is that piquete azteca?
Good idea.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, good idea.
He might enjoy it too much. La live Eddie Mono. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
Miss Maggie, I
I
was
saw that
here.
catwalk.
I was here the other
Like,
day discussing with Mr. Erasmo what would help the valley, and I feel the arena is a good way to go. You seem very reasonable person. Surely you are for making our town better.
yes, but the arena I don't believe is a good way is a way to make our town better. And I was watching you well, I watched it after the fact, but I did watch your conversation back and forth. And yeah, when Erasmo was like, "Are you stupid?" And you're like, "No, I'm not stupid." I like felt for you. I felt bad, even
So,
though we don't know who you are. But I absolutely would love for Brownsville to have an arena. I absolutely would love for Brownsville to be in the place where we could have that.
yeah.
But we're not. We're just not in that place right now. If we were at a much better place than where we're at, both infrastructure, then I would be all like, yeah, let's do this. I absolutely would, because I absolutely do want Brownsville stop to be to move
Alejandra,
forward.
Patricia Alejandra. Let me say,
We saw
Hola,
that
Patricia
run.
Alejandra. Well, let me say, and Sonny, you are a fake profile, and that's cool. I understand. I didn't, and I'll apologize. I didn't mean to call you stupid. It's just one of my expressions. Are you
Mhm.
stupid? But I honestly, I mean, you're not even a real account, but whoever you are, I did not mean to offend at all. It's just one of my little catchy
I
little
think my
phrases.
idea is better. Bringing in like about two or three companies that are big enough as SpaceX to give like like a good percentage of the city like high paying jobs, like at
Was
least over 50 or 60,000.
that's your idea, Sam? That's what I've been
Yes,
saying.
and then you can have like a great arena,
That's a
and
great
you'll
idea,
be
Sam.
able to.
Yeah, it's a
That's
great
Yeah,
my
idea,
idea.
Sam.
Don't try to. You always try to rip people off out of their ideas.
because and I'm gonna say this,
Sam, I've been saying, let's bring economic development
I
into our
was.
area first.
yeah, yeah, because
That's
I'm gonna say this, Sonny. If this is what I would like for downtown to be a nice area like what we envision San Antonio and
Austin,
Edinburgh. I mean Edinburgh, Austin.
Edinburgh.
What I imagine. Now I can't think of the name.
you know what?
Fredericksburg to
I,
be.
I'm pulling the whole the mayor of Los Fresnos kind of stunt because he said that it will be better to instead of wasting money in an arena to kind of make like a cruise ship port.
Well, we already have the port.
I know, but to make it like to get contracts with like cruise ships so they could like bring people over here. I guess whenever
For
they do like the
what?
West Caribbean
Bring them here for what?
To then take
for
off
the
from here.
island.
Because the closest one to us is Galveston, no?
Oh yeah, let's come city South Padre Island for what? For that little
No,
sling
they come and they
jig
pick
thing?
us up and then we take off somewhere. Hang on, Negative Nelly. Hang on.
Negative Nelly.
Oh, wait.
Nancy,
Negative
negative
Nancy.
Nancy.
Negative Nancy. Sorry. Hang on, Negative Nancy. Let me just finish what I was telling Sonny.
Right.
What do you always say? Let me finish. So here's the thing. I would love it if Brownsville was at the point where downtown was a cool little what kind of
Niche.
quiche
Niche.
shop? What did you call it? Quiche?
Niche.
Niche niche shop area that you could walk downtown and still have some of the places that we have now and have some of the cooler restaurants. Let me finish. Hang on. I would love for us to have awesome biking trails and walking trails. Hang on. I would love for us to have a Barnes and Noble or any kind of bookstore that had a coffee shop, tea shop, dessert bookstore kind of a place and big. I don't mean just maybe have two. I would love to have downtown like antique kind of places. I would. Those would all make Brownsville better. Previous to watching Erasmo 2 years ago, I would have been totally on your side, Sonny. I promise you, I would have been totally like, yeah, we need an arena. Let's do it. Having watched him, and I don't know how long you've been watching him, but having watched him, seriously, when Erasmo, when you were in Cuba, it rained. It didn't even rain. I walked out, and I was like, did it rain during the night? and half of Brownsville was already starting to
Blood.
flood. San Benito didn't have electricity, so did some of the schools. One of the schools had the cafeteria. They said it was flooding in
They
the
send people
cafeteria of
home.
the Titanic. Yeah, I want to be at the point where I don't have to worry about a hurricane hitting us. We're due for a hurricane. Like, we have been blessed. Hurricane
That's
Harvey
crazy.
should have been us. The last one I think that really knocked us down was Hurricane Dolly. I think that was one of the worst ones, and that was like about good 10 years ago. But we are due. Like, we are at the mercy of the weather because we're due for a bad hurricane. We will not be able to make it with that flooding, first of all. Once the flooding comes in, the roads go to shit again. And sorry, I'm saying bad word, but the roads will go to shit again. If we were not in that situation, I would be all for the arena. I would be like, let's do it. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. Who cares if San Benito has one and Harlingen has one and SPI has one? Let's just do it for ourselves. Totally agree with you. But the problem is, and what Erasmo's been saying is true, and because I don't just believe him. I have a tendency to want to have it verified everywhere else. So I ask people left and right. I have talked to different people from different parts of the community. Look, this is what Erasmo says. What can you tell me? And let me tell you, we have been abused as a community by our school officials, administrators, by our city officials and administrators, and by our county officials and administrators. And I wish to the high heavens that people would take up and stand up and vote so that we then have, because that is the only way people are going to be afraid of doing the miserable things that they're doing. If they know that enough people are going to come and vote, if they don't make them happy. The end. I'm done. Thank you.
Well, and I'll piggyback a little bit on what you said. You know what would be amazing, Maggie? If individuals that come in after the corrupt political individuals get finally voted off, if they would actually investigate,
Yeah.
and effect audits in regards to all the wrongdoings. That's one of the things that I requested while at the district. I wanted them to do an audit after Sylvia Atkinson had stole all those millions of dollars from our kids. They refused,
Yeah.
and
And it's a smart thing to do.
is
As soon as you come in and you take over somebody else's financial administration, you come in and you do an audit and figure out who did what. But yeah, unfortunately, Brownsville has been, and I hate to say it in this way, but unfortunately, Brownsville has been a shithole as a community as far as what some people think they can get away with. And Gati Presas was saying it the other day. They just come in here and they take advantage of the community members. And yes, I want a better place. When I was getting married to somebody else, because I was gonna marry somebody else other than my husband first, you don't know that story. I kept saying, let's move to Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, or Fort Worth. Anywhere but Brownsville. I ended up marrying somebody else, stayed here. I love Brownsville. I think it's a wonderful place to raise my child. I'm glad I stayed here, and I'm glad I never moved away because I stayed here with my parents. I love the community we have here, the culture we have here. But man, have we been taken advantage of for decades and decades by our officials. The end. I'm off. Sorry.
you said that twice.
Real quick, you had mentioned the downtown about making it awesome. And I could have recalled I had mentioned something about it would be cool if there was a saloon, like old style Western.
I
type of
said
deal.
that.
Bro.
I don't know. This one I don't remember.
Why
I
is
said it
it
first.
that's like acquiring all
Bro,
my?
I said it first. Just to let y'all know, there's a new saloon called the Market Square Saloon.
Oh, really? Where?
And the Market Square.
I said that. But
I've never heard you say anything about a saloon at Erasmo.
And continues to
I'm gonna look
carry
for
him.
that clip. I'm gonna look for that video. I'm gonna tell you.
You better believe she better continue to carry that woman. She I went off to her office today and she's going like, "Estoy pagando el bill de la luz." And I go like, "Good, you should."
Yeah, I
You're
feel
like,
for
it's
you.
your responsibility.
She goes, Ay, quiero que vengas y me ayudes con una forma. ¿Me vas a cobrar o no? Sí, mujer, $45.
No, you're not gonna charge her.
I did charge her.
No, you
she
didn't.
she paid.
No, you didn't.
Oh shit, she did. You better believe I make that woman pay. Strike two, Sam.
You have no shame, Erasmo. No shame.
No, you should know that by now.
No, you're like, no.
Hey guys, hey, Arley, my man, good looking man. Do you cook it as well? Actually, I do cook. I'm a pretty actually good
Making
cook.
cheese crisps does not count.
No, look, I look. I think I told Maggie. I think I told my someone. Este, I made couscous and quinoa because actually I'm kind of fighting that I need a little bit more protein in my in my diet. So couscous, and it's actually good for inflammation. Strike one for Erasmo making fun of his mom's cooking.
Hey,
No,
so I'm getting
Sam
asked,
started it.
um, did the security guard from one of the elementaries get arrested?
Yeah, at
Who?
Walmart,
At Walmart.
Oh, is that the one?
I guess.
Was that the female?
I guess. I know. I just know that a security guard from BISD was arrested at Walmart. I mean,
Did you go
I
check
don't.
it up in Block Spot?
No, you see it?
That'd be a good idea. Give me a second.
I,
Would it show what school they had been working at?
but the mugshot had to have been with the BISD uniform because. But see that is your cat crying?
Yeah.
But this is where I think Sam, they're not going to post one of their own. You know, I think they
Never
will
know.
not post one of their own. They'll post everybody else. They're not going to post a fellow individual that's in the realm. Again, I don't know what the situation was, but
There was no public statement either from the BISD
of
or
course
what's it
not.
called?
Administration, none.
Superiors.
Mm. Get eating, get eating, get eating, finger food. Fornicating. Fornicating is my middle name. Actually, someone asked me, we were talking, having that discussion today, and we've had it actually a couple of days. And look, that's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why I like to be single. Guys, if I ever have an urge that I need to take care of,
Was
which
that on Monday?
I can't remember.
La la la.
No, it's not a
I
bad
think I
thing.
found her.
It was a guy or girl.
It was a girl.
Yeah, he's got the BIC uniform.
I think they took off the uniform,
No,
but it was a blondie girl, right?
I was gonna say light brown hair.
Yeah,
is
it's a
it say
blondie
shoplifting?
girl. It says theft.
Theft.
It says theft times 2, Class B misdemeanor.
What does that mean times two?
Two
Like
times.
two, she stole 2 offenses.
Twice
Probably
or
two.
at the same time or
Can,
or
can I
this was the second time?
can I do my fornicating story now or just?
No, I'd rather not. Please. I really would rather you didn't.
I'm sure my church would be ecstatic to hear my fornicating story. Actually, I got
If you can make a full circle with the whole theft part, yes.
well,
Someone
You know, it's-
was robbed out of their dignity.
oh, Sam, well, I got called out today by some members of the church. Not my church, of course. Here locally,
I
everyone knows
think,
that.
yeah, I read some stuff like that you were trying to like post.
Yeah, screw them. They were out there saying, yeah, screw them. There were it was people in Dallas, Sam. Some guy named Martinez or something, and I'm going like, oh God, great last name. Can't remember his. I can't remember his name, but I actually have the screenshot of the guy. But the guy goes out there and starts calling the guy, the preacher that I actually took Cuba with, goes out there and calls him, and says like, oh yeah, Juan Martinez, stop being a damn hypocrite. Give me a call if you have anything to say about me, imbecile, imbecile. But he goes out there
It
and
was
says that,
like, why you're hanging out with him?
yeah, why are you hanging out with him? Okay, bad person, bad person. Have you seen? He marries people on the bridge, and he's wearing ropa sacerdotal. I say, like, are you stupid?
There-
Are you
honey,
an imbecile? Are you thick?
He just
I
always says it's sunny.
I always
Sorry.
say that. Yeah, sorry, Sandy. No offense, but you know, but what really gets to me is I hate all this back talking because if it offends you so, and you know what they do, Sam, they go out there and they screenshot pictures to share amongst themselves. Like, look, here's proof. I said, bitch, I'll send you the damn proof, you piece of crap. I'll send you the proof. So what I did, Sam, I found his Facebook page and I sent him like a mess load of pictures. I said, and tell me if you want some more.
Hmm.
I fight with my people in church too because I don't, I hate the pharisaical cult that exists amongst our church. That little group, and Sam knows this group pretty well. This little group that thinks that they can do no wrong and
But it
anything and
says to come
everything.
together and try to resolve the issue.
Exactamente.
What it says.
Yeah.
I don't know much, but I think that's what it says.
Sam, I said that, Sam. I said that, Sam. You're using my words again. That's 3 times in one show. Good evening, Mackie and Sammy. Why is everyone calling me the guest?
We'll let him introduce himself like 5 minutes before the show ends.
Yeah. Why does Snoopy get here late? We already did that. Good evening. Good evening. I'm with Sam. I recall he said it. People show their voting sticker, and Rise the Taco Stripes, people would vote. Why is
Wait, go
everyone-
back. Did I already ask you, or did I ask someone else? Would I get the stipend? Did I already
Mike-
ask you?
Maggie, you got
You
50.
asked, but you wouldn't. You have to
Hey,
be
you-
employed on June 3rd.
You're in trouble, Maggie.
Oh yeah, I'm still employed on June 3rd.
No, it's a retention. We already discussed this, Maggie.
But
That's what it
I-
says, though. That's what
Right
it
before
says.
you went on your
This
You will
year.
get the
right before
retention
you went on your
if you're
30-minute
employed there
tirade.
on June 3rd.
tirade. Maggie, right before you went on your 30-minute tirade, Maggie, we discussed this.
I
Where-
know, but I'm
Where
just
Sam and I could have gone and ordered a sandwich or a taco at Ultimo Taco that takes 45 minutes to get.
I said that first.
No, I said that, Sam.
I forgot today was the meeting and I had planned on being there, so I'm really disappointed with myself for not being there.
Yeah,
Stipend amount is a good amount, 1,500
she's a bad teacher union board member.
rep. I was today.
I
I
forgot
don't
the
know.
meeting.
I just flaked out. I'm
just on the
flaky
board.
today.
I'm
just
just on the board.
flaky.
I forgot the meeting. I'm on the board.
Whatever.
It usually
I'm with-
happens.
I recall. Oh, we said that one. Why is Minerva at board meeting today? Because she's still a board member. Part of the censor is she couldn't attend any of the functions, but they're going to rescind that, or that was rescinded. But they're going to discuss it again, I think, on Friday. So it's going to be interesting. I'm actually thinking of maybe going to the meeting on Friday, except Doctor Strange is coming out, and
Priorities.
I already got my tickets to see Doctor Strange, and I will be dressed as the Ancient One. Did you see my Ancient One costume, Sam?
I'm gonna have to Google that so I know what it is.
That orange monk thing, Sam. I put a
Oh,
picture
yeah.
up, and
Yes.
and I have, of course, my cape of levitation.
Are you gonna take it to the cleaners to like get it ironed or something?
Maybe.
Oh, you're gonna put on a balding
Haters.
cap?
No. I'm actually going to wear the cape of levitation. I ordered one. It looks amazing. It was expensive as crap.
Oh, you did say that.
It looks amazing, and I'm going to take it on Friday. You better believe it. I don't care. And people think that I'm weird. I don't care. They're wrong.
Is that the red one?
Orange.
This cape of levitation is red.
I just asked. Is that the red one?
Sam seems to think it's orange, but it's red.
My screen is all messed up. Right now I see you all red.
Oh, because I got sunburn. Play the library. I don't want to do that. I think that's kind of rash. I don't want to make fun of Maggie.
Oh. that's exactly how it happened. And I heard the ping also. I'll be the first one to laugh at myself. It was a stupid
Like,
move.
were you surprised when I came out with that? Like, hey Maggie, someone recorded it live.
I was, and I haven't been able to show it to my husband. I need for you to send it to me because I think I told you that I told him, "Hey, they recorded it." Someone said they recorded me today, and he's like, "What? They got me doing that?" And then I couldn't find the video to show it to him, and then I don't know, I forgot to show it to him.
It's funny as crap.
It
Uh,
sure is.
who is that he gave out the enchilada plates? Uh, Mi
The friends of
Pueblito.
Cameron County.
The friends of Cameron County were the ones that bought them from him. But again, it was me. They're all in it together, guys. Mayor Trex Mendex will have the sole contract to sell Dodici Pizza at the arena in Brownsville. Let me tell you, I
In
wouldn't doubt it.
Matamoros. What arena in Matamoros?
Arena de Matamoros, I don't know. Where is the third mural? Nada. They
True.
haven't even, you know, it's
Still nothing from there.
isn't it weird that all of a sudden, like, yeah, but and see, and this is why, Maggie, people start to forget in the city of Brownsville.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that uproar in regards to all the local artists and
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel? What's up, bro? Why haven't y'all
Mm-hmm.
kept their feet to the fire in regards to the third mural that was supposed to go to the artists here locally? What's happened? Where's the progress? We've heard nothing.
Where are all the concerts we were supposed to have at the sports park? I went back and reread articles. Hey, that was a popular thing. And what is I think is very interesting is I've had multiple people say we need to charge Charlie Atkinson for that sports park.
Oh, hey, yeah.
I was surprised how many people said, and Charlie Atkinson needs to pay for that. And I'm like,
Because he was one of the ones that banked on it, you know, and he literally I mean, guys, I remember because I was fighting it tooth and nail. He was literally out there at PUB asking them for money in order to build a damn sports park. We dished out 58 million out there. We do not have a $58 million complex out there.
well, they haven't kept it up to make it look like that. I went back and I reread a lot of those articles where he's being interviewed and don't appreciate the comments he made about the museum being not necessary and something else. Was it the Camille Playhouse that we didn't need to be putting money towards that? And I'm thinking
The zoo and stuff. No, let's just put it on a sports complex. Stupid.
and that was something else that Gati Presa said today, Sonny, was that what we already have going for us is the Brownsville Zoo. So let's put more money into it. What
100%.
we already have going, huh? No, Gati Presa said it first.
I said that. Why is everyone taking? I've been saying that for years. Why is everyone taking my words?
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, you've been saying it for years, but Gati said it today, and it rang true with me today. Is that we already have so many beautiful things here. Let's push that.
Oh yeah.
And when we're moving ahead with that, then we can start adding more.
Which is still tourism.
Yeah.
I agree. Oh, I just got a message from someone from church.
Ándale. Ya valió.
Let me tell you, Juan Martinez, stop being a vieja chismolera.
So is that what happened? Did he text someone and someone from church texted you?
I haven't said the messages, but I'm sure it's one of those like cease and desist.
How many have you received? I was going to ask you that the other day too.
I think maybe 7.
No, for real?
Yeah. I get them all the time.
And are they the same as, like, let's say, for example, someone who worked for, like, let's say a school district, for example? If someone,
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Are they the equivalent? So if you get one from like a lawyer, is that the same thing or no?
Yeah, but I think the difference is that I just don't give a rat's behind. I mean, you know, it's their little scare tactics that they try to throw out there that try to intimidate. And again, just that kind of crap does not work with me. And again, to any individual out there who ever wants to send me a cease and desist letter, you're barking off the wrong tree. And what you're really doing is, you know, not to cause a barrera here, but what you're really doing here is that all you're doing is just
Pissing him off.
paying an attorney boo-hoos the money or any amount of money. It's not going to get you anywhere.
And Sam, have you ever gotten a cease and desist? Just wondering. You're not part of the club.
No,
Have you?
they
I'm also part of
they
another
know I'm
club.
lawyered up.
Huh?
Well, the other thing with me, Maggie, is I mean,
No, it's because the thing you need to know is that they go after people with money.
I
Yeah.
have none.
I'm never
No,
gonna get anything like that.
you're never gonna get anything from me. The other thing is that well, what Sam just mentioned. I mean, I live in my parents' basement. You think I have money, bitch? Really? I mean, good luck with that.
Okay.
Este, I got nothing.
So I'm also part of another club. So let me see if you guys, either one of you guys, are part of this club. Have either of you ever driven into the side of your house?
No.
No. Okay.
And
No.
let me tell you, I've been kind of on the happy side a couple of times. I never crashed into my house. I crashed
Oh
into some
no.
cars.
I was sober. I just wasn't paying attention.
That's even worse.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes.
withhold my comments because they'll sound sexist.
I would
That's
like to
already
point out the
sexist.
fact. I would like to point out the fact that in our neighborhood, the originator of that club, of the driving into the side of your house club, was one of the guys. Was one of the husbands.
I
So
don't believe it. Don't worry, we have a Trader Joe's to save all Brownswood trucks. Yeah, where's the Trader Joe's, bitch?
did we finish with that survey or that?
No, that was just kind of
No.
like a squirrel.
That's
Well,
yeah.
that's my word.
Dude, I said that first.
Oh,
You gotta
he's,
stop with the
he's taking,
nonsense.
he's taking the.
You gotta stop with your nonsense. That's funny.
What are the thoughts on the case Roe versus Wade being overturned? Let me say, it's kind of two things. I think it's a kind of sad situation that the this documents were leaked. With that said, I agree with giving the power back to the states. The power should be in the people, and we have a greater control of what happens in our state than we have of what happens in our country, because we should exercise the right to vote. And let me tell you, anyone out there that is upset because in the state of Texas, we're going to go pro-life, should go out there and vote for candidates that are pro-choice. But this is a red state. We, as soon as we are given the right to choose between choose or life, this state is going to pick life. And let me say, guys, I am pro-life 1,000,000%. I am absolutely positively anti-abortion. Anybody else want to chime in? Or it's just me?
No, no. I understand the whole regarding the whole Obama thingy, Obamacare thing, but yes, they should go put it back to the state. But this whole ordeal happened with the whole Medicaid fraud, which also I believe it started with the whole Florida thing. If they would save a whole lot of more money if they would just investigate or be more thorough with it, if they would hire more people with it. But that's just my 2 cents about it.
Maggie?
I am very left on this one. I know this doesn't go over very well, but I am pro-choice. And
How you?
I think this us the being overturned. If it's overturned, I think that's moving us back in women's rights.
It's not a federal
Um,
issue. It should never have been a federal issue. That's where the mistake
oh
was.
no, and I don't agree that. Well, I think the advantage of it being a state issue is if your state that you're in doesn't allow for an abortion, then you can go to another state. So then there's some kind of a leeway.
But see, my issue, Maggie, is, and look, I just came back from a socialist country. You do not want a more powerful federal government. You know, we need a weaker federal government. We need something where we can control a lot better. And let me tell you, ruling it at the state level should is where it should have been in the first place. I have you. I mean, again, I don't even like talking about abortion at all. But have you seen the how far it's gone? Before you could abort a child when right after conception, a couple of weeks, couple of months. Now,
Now it's into
you,
like late term.
no, now, Sam. you could abort a child right before it's born, and in
Yeah,
some
yeah, I don't agree with that.
it's it's
Um,
it's disgusting. It's
yeah,
disgusting.
and I've seen the
It,
pictures.
it's horrible. And what they do to the child, Maggie, I mean, and I
Mhm,
hate seeing those videos, but
yeah,
the way that they extract the child from the
mhm,
mother's womb, let me
yeah.
tell you, that is just gross. Gross
No, I think the way it
murder.
usually, yeah, I think the way it was originally with early term,
But see, that you're not
yeah,
as left as you think you are.
but it's not okay. Well, the other issue I
But that's
have
the
is,
thing. You don't have to be all left, far left, and far, far right. There could be a middle ground
yeah,
to
Yeah.
where you can
No,
see
and
both
um,
look, and I look, and I
ends.
and I'll say this in cases of like, and I hate talking about this, guys. In cases of, and you got to see every case as an individual. In cases of rape or incest and a lot of these different things, I can understand where someone might want to say, you know, I do not want to carry something that's
right.
really going to probably harm me psychologically, mentally.
Mhm,
See, I can somewhat understand, agree with this, but to where
Mhm.
it's gone, and this is part of the problem, when you start giving these crazy socialists an inch, they want to take it to a mile. I mean, remember that time. I don't know if y'all remember that crazy. Who was that crazy chick that went out there and said like, "Oh, let's save the environment. Only use one little square of toilet paper." I said, "Woman, are you nuts?"
yeah.
Remember that? Are you
No, but I
crazy?
agree with that. The
Go
other one
ahead.
that I have, oh, go ahead. Sorry, and then I'll let you, and then I'll say.
No, I'm good.
I My concern is if we go back and overturn this case, how many other cases are we going to start going back and overturning? Like, to me, the our democracy has progressed to a certain point, and when we start undoing decisions, it worries me because there's other areas that I don't want overturned.
Like which ones?
Like the environment, anything to do with the environment.
Do you
Uh,
agree with the Paris Accord?
huh?
You agree with the Paris Accord? The how United States gets to have all these restrictions on themselves while China gets to do what the hell they want?
I'd like for all of us to be a little bit more restrictive. Again, I'm very left green when it comes to the environment.
But
Um,
why? I mean, well, I mean, you believe in fracking?
no, no, I don't want fracking.
We need fracking.
No, and I think see,
That's how we make.
we're
That's
not
how
going to
we.
agree with this.
But Maggie, that's how you move around every day because of
No,
fracking.
I understand that. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to being at a point where we don't need to
Okay,
do
then
that.
why don't you buy a horse or a mule,
I didn't we talk today about your
scooter?
yeah.
Well, see, I think I'm more environmentally friendly than you are.
Yeah, you probably are
I am,
in some ways. Yes.
but
Yeah,
I think
but she wouldn't be able to move her child in a scooter behind her.
oh, yes, you can. I've ridden with my dentist on a scooter, very close too.
Super
Yeah, no,
close.
I did think about. Yeah, I could. I kept telling my husband
On
that
a
I
hot
wanted.
day.
With very thin clothes.
I thought about a Vespa. I thought about a scooter, but that was also around the time when we had our child. So it's not. It's not necessarily the ideal
No, but see,
situation.
my thing is, look, I I, I believe in education. I believe that we should, inform individuals out there. But I think people should make a choice, And again, I'm not going to go out there and condemn someone because they want to drive this big old ass truck that they probably don't even need, you know.
Well, yeah, no, I don't. I also agree with that. I mean, I don't have a problem with you choosing to drive a big old Beulah. Yeah, but that was like years, decades ago.
67.
Yeah. Um I think everyone should have certain choices. I agree with that. I think extreme to me fracking is extremist and fracking
Everybody can have their choices. Once people start using it less, they'll
mhm,
there'll be like less
will
demand for it,
eventually
and
switch
then
over.
they'll
Yes,
use
that's the
less
thing.
fracking.
I'm also concerned. The other thing is LGBTQIA plus rights. That's the other one that I'm concerned about. That we'll start going back on
No,
rights.
but you see,
We're not going to agree.
well,
We don't agree.
look, you know my stance. I am a constitutionalist, and
Yeah.
and I don't think that there's anything in the Constitution that restricts anything about the LGBTQIA community. Now, that's did society, because of their ideals and beliefs, that they mistreat a lot of these people, that they incarcerate a lot of these people because it was the okay thing to do. Well, yes, but the same thing happened to the African American. Same
Right.
same thing happened to the Mexicans. I mean,
Right.
this is the country where everyone is free and everyone should have the right to pursue happiness. So my concern is it's in the Constitution already. Let's just read the Constitution for what it is. If someone wants to go out there and marry a guy, if they're a guy, more power to you. If a girl wants to go out there and kiss a girl, more power to you. Make sure you send me pics. But everyone to themselves. Everyone should have the right to pursue freedom as they see fit. It's in the Constitution already. That's why
Hmm.
I'm a constitutionalist.
But and then again, to me, that's the beauty of the United States is you're gonna have your own beliefs, I'm gonna have my own beliefs, and we can have a discussion about them and a talk about it. Like
You don't
that
believe in
to
the
me is,
Constitution?
huh?
You don't believe in the Constitution?
I think I'm a total constitutionalist too.
Well, then we agree then.
I
Yeah.
said that first, though.
No. Why is everyone taking my words tonight?
Anyway, but there now you know.
I'm disappointed to see some of your followers who I thought were smart, but I guess not, are actually going to vote in favor of the. It really does bother me because I expected a lot more individuals to be a little bit more on the smart side, but I think they're blinded by the squirrel thing. Like, this is the shiny object that we're going to give for you because you deserve this. You get
Yeah.
nothing.
It's our time.
It's our time.
I have such a problem with that being their primary argument. That's
Hey,
it.
Maggie, I saw your signs over here on Paredes and 511.
The one that says vote no,
Yes.
that one.
Yes.
How did you know I put them up?
That has your name all over it.
I didn't do those. I've
That
been trying to
has,
find them. My daughter said she saw them. I'm like, send me a
yeah.
picture.
I noticed that when they ask, posted a picture. I also noticed when they ask why they're voting yes, people either don't want to explain to you why, or they stuff like, I don't want to drive to Hidalgo. And see, okay, I'm glad you brought this up. This, guys, is the lamest argument in regards to going to a concert. I mean, have you lived in Austin, Texas? Have you been to Houston?
Yeah.
You been to
Everything
Dallas?
takes an hour to get anywhere, to do anything.
Anywhere to
45
go
minutes. Yeah.
shop, grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
takes you 45 minutes. This is
When,
part of the problem with the rancho mentality. That's my first argument. Second one, shouldn't we be working better with our fellow counties out there in
mhm.
regards to embracing this MPO and make ourselves like a metropolitan area out there where we already have two arenas out there? Already have them. Why can't we offer them some of our stuff and say we're all in it together?
Yeah. Yeah. When we first got married, we found a house in San Benito that we liked. So we moved to San Benito. And everybody kept asking me, why was I moving so far away? If I worked in Brownsville, why was I going to move to San Benito and live over there? It's a 15-20 minute drive, maybe. And my husband, who lived in Chicago for a while and Detroit for a while, kept saying, but everything takes an hour to get anywhere when you're in a large city anyway. I was like, not here. People in Brownsville expect to drive somewhere in 10 minutes, be there within the 10-minute.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, I said 45 minutes. I mean, this is part of the problem with a lot of individuals not leaving the ranch. Tienen la mentalidad de rancho. By the way, the page Salmos encourage people to vote yes on the area. Yeah, they're sellouts. It's a sellout.
Got you
So,
bad.
huh?
I like it. It's like they sold out got you bad.
Got your bad. That sucks because it sounded like they sold out Got Your Bad. They did. Erasmo Castro equals Marcos Witt. Dude, he looks like me.
I need to look him up just to see what he was.
Arvin Tucker was doing
Yeah.
audits.
You don't know who Marcos Witt is?
No.
Maggie, you're Catholic. Arvin
Wow.
Tucker was doing the audits you talk about, but you all fired him, right? Yes. And let me say this, Alberto, I have had conversations with Arvin Tucker after we opted to not request his services anymore, and I've apologized to him. I also did the same with Dr. Sendejas, and I apologized to her as well. Part of the problem, Alberto, and again, that's fine, guys. People might want to throw these little jabs at me, saying like, "Well, you fired them," and I did vote to terminate. And let me say, like I had a conversation today with a board member. I will say to you tonight, we were duped. We were fooled by the attorneys that were supposed to provide to us factual information. We were duped, and I can admit it. I was duped, and I've apologized to both Arvin Tucker and to Dr. Sendejas because I made a mistake. I can admit when I made a mistake, and that's okay. I mean, I understand a lot of people want to continue to throw those little jabs at me. That's fine, but you are very, very 100% right. He was affecting the audits that I'm mentioning, and I really wish he would have continued with a lot of them. We are at the
Mhm.
bird and butterfly world capital that pulls in money, but build the roads and sewers so the world can access our nature. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a good point too, because that's another advantage that we have here that we're not using to our benefit.
But why would people get down from the cruise ship to stop at your island?
I said that first. Preach, girl. Talking about me or you, Maggie?
You.
Maggie, you say we get duped by the politicians, yet we still are going to vote for Joey Lopez. Yet we are still going to vote. Why? People are dumb.
Not I.
Someone please help me feed my kids. They've gone without food yesterday and now today. No, I hate when these
El email is chupapi muñeño.
chupapi muñaño. I hate when these Africans come on.
Scammers. It's
Yeah,
just generalized as scammers.
no,
We don't know.
they're these African princes,
Princess.
princesses and stuff. Pobrecita mami, she knows better.
Yeah. She's suffered enough.
Yeah,
All right, it's an hour. We're an hour in.
I'm trying to get to the comments, but you keep on talking. You took 30 minutes.
Whatever.
An hour, extra hour to follow up. Yeah. Glad you're enjoying that water bottle. Ah, this thing is so amazing, man. I actually already got the extra little thing up here. I ordered like a big old bag full. They're sitting right there.
Filter cartridge.
Thank you again. Yeah, the cartridges and those
You're
things.
gonna explain to us what's up with the water bottle?
This
It has a filter.
circle water bottle. This here, la chiche. La chiche is replaceable.
A nipple.
The nipple. The
Uh huh.
nipple. It gives the water flavor as you're drinking it.
Oh, okay.
So the flavoring is here. So you take that off after it runs out of flavor after 6 bottles, and then you put another nipple in.
How much does it cost?
It's not expensive actually, because I actually wanted to order one for my dentist.
That's very wasteful in plastic, isn't it?
This? No, because actually I'm saving because I'm keeping the same
Top.
water bottle.
The top.
Oh, maybe it's just a small amount. I think it's recycled anyway.
Ah, okay.
I love it. My grandfather owned a barrel house for many years. Even had Sally Fields and Tommy Lee Jones filmed in downtown Brownsville with much of my grandfather's bar. It's very sad.
What
Which
movie
bar
was
was that?
that?
Oh, El Barril?
Yeah, but
Dude, I've been wanting to go inside there. I
It's
went
a-
there once.
it's closed.
I know. I've been wanting to go inside. If it was open, I would have gone.
I said that first. Let me say, that was one of the other things that I think that Brownsville has failed. Y'all know that Chris Christopherson is from Brownsville, right? Have you seen any like water tower with Chris Christopherson face out there or something?
Nope.
Nothing.
Sam doesn't know who Chris Christopherson is, and that's okay, Sam. That's okay.
I know he's like some
Wrestler.
No.
no, he's a writer, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's an artist.
Uh-huh. All I know is that if we get the arena, people will be flocking to it. No,
No,
people
I
don't
don't
want
think
to
so.
drive an hour to Hidalgo again. Rancho mentality. People will spend money here instead of Hidalgo. Again, no, we have nothing to spend money on. We don't have the restaurants. We don't have the bookstores. We don't have anything. It will help economy here. No, it won't, because we are going to be so far in debt, Sonny. So far in debt, you won't be able to pay your taxes, or your parents won't be able to pay their taxes. Lots of your followers want this arena. Yes, because they're being duped again. I've seen the comments there that they're voting yes. Part of the problem, let me say, is that there's a lot of people out there voting yes. I think that a lot of the no people have decided to restrict their comments.
Sonny, I think Brownsville does not have enough people with enough what's the word, throwaway income. Um, what's it called?
Pistol income?
Disposable income. I don't think Brownsville has enough people with disposable income to sustain
Well, you have
the
quite a few people going to McAllen.
the but enough to keep it going. Stop it. Enough to keep it going at 60 shows a year
Impossible.
at 7,000 people.
Impossible. 10,000. Well, 7,000 was 70%.
Yeah, that was
Bam. Let me tell you, Bam, send me your number again, because I think I have some people that need their trash cans washed. Hola. Erasmo, Nagy, Hermosa. Let's get the
Have
comments
you
real
seen
quick.
that,
Hola,
Joe?
hola,
Have
Erasmo,
you,
guapo.
go back
Solamente
real quick. Sorry, Gracie, I don't mean to take away from you, but go back real quick. Have you seen Ozark yet?
me? No.
Either. It's such a good show.
No, I was
Have
actually
you seen
watching.
its cake?
I got your cake right here, baby.
Go back to Gracie.
Actually, I find.
Wait, what did Gracie say? I wasn't paying attention because I wanted to go back to Ozark.
Hola, Erasmo, guapo
Oh,
amigo. Hola, Sam, and beautiful Maggie. She just wanted to see someone said, tell her beautiful.
I hadn't seen it.
Uh huh. I actually find the murals fascinating. Oh my God.
It's the way the murals were presented. Let's just go with that.
Can I
It's the
say?
way.
Can I say the S word now, Maggie? Now, are you stupid?
No.
Those
They're
things,
just different.
I don't know.
They're
I haven't
different.
been on this show for very long.
Sonny. I know art. I have art throughout my office. I appreciate one of the things that I did in Cuba. I visited 3 art galleries. I actually went to la Feria Internacional de los Libros in Cuba. I appreciate art. That ain't art, baby.
I don't mind the murals. It's the way it was presented and the money that was spent on it.
Maggie, they're horrible, Maggie.
I don't mind those.
The second one's better than the first one.
Yeah.
Not by much. They
Yeah,
represent
but-
Brownsville in absolutely no way, shape, or form.
And that was the intent, was a mural that represented Brownsville. That was the intent.
And it did not happen.
And it did not.
You can put both of them together and they still don't represent anything about Brownsville.
See, and again, I had the opportunity to go to California this past summer, and they have murals all over the place, and it's kind of cool to go visit the murals. And that was one of the things my daughter wanted to do, was strike force, Sam, was to go to the different murals and take a picture, and that was kind of a thing to do. So if Brownsville had that, the 2 murals we have right now would be a part of a group of murals. That's fine, but they were supposed to represent the city culture and Brownsville, and they don't.
You are a Doctor Strange variant. I could be. I feel like ultimately we are on the same page. We want what's best for the city. We care about our town. Vote yes, everyone. No. Vote no.
We care about a town, so vote no.
Hey, serious question. Do you have any days you can donate to me? No.
Serious question. I am at -15. I mean, serious comment. I'm at -15. I don't have any days. I've had multiple checks be half what they were.
Thank you, Graciela. I love you. Audio, not video. Oh, the Joey Lopez one. I need to find it.
¿Qué te pasa?
The mayor washed his hands of the mural project
and walked away.
Did
you know? Hold on, going back to the murals. Did you know that they on the older murals that they have there on, is it 12th Street? No, it's the one coming
Oh,
back over here. I think
Elizabeth.
it's 11th Street. On 11th Street, that's where that electronic store is at, right? That
Yeah,
when you get okay on 11th Street, there's a mural right before you get to Elizabeth. There's a camera right there, and there's a painting there too. And it got tagged. How come that one didn't get publicized as being tagged?
is that no video cameras, no police arrests,
No,
nothing?
no, no. There's a video camera right there in that corner, literally like
No, but no
within viewing
video.
distance.
We got no video on it.
Is that what they said?
No, I'm asking you. We got no video on it.
That's what he said.
What about the video of someone trying to run me over downtown on my scooter?
No, we're talking about important things here.
Oh.
Oh,
Did Roy flake on us? I'm bummed that he isn't around anymore. Commissioner Santos might be busy. I think someone told him, "Hey, don't go on Erasmo because he is against the arena, making us blue ticket people look bad." I'm going to guess that that's not the case. I actually sent him a text this weekend for us to have coffee or lunch or something. And it's that I don't have not heard from him except
I
that
didn't get that invite.
he gave me a thumbs up. You never go. Bring back the gambling ship. That would be amazing. What screws the sports complex having concerts is since it's ran by the city, they cannot allow alcohol sales. Most concerts are sponsored by beer companies. They make a lot of money from alcohol sales at the shows. Maybe
That's
that's
how
where.
you like pay for the whole arena.
Maybe that's why La Mantequilla is for it. I
There you
got
go.
squirrels in my yard.
That's how you connect the dots right there.
Pro life always. Amen. Hello, hello. Oh, come in. That's my address. Uh, I'm with you 100%. No abortion. Texas is God's state. Yep, 100%. The Democrats are all for the government forcing you to wear a mask, take a vaccine against your will, but they are against the government taking away women's rights to kill a baby. Pro life. Have you ever been sexually accosted? I mean, seriously, I was almost raped. I cried. I got out of it, thanks God. Imagine if I'd gotten pregnant. I don't think I've ever been sexually accosted uh, at all. Uh, I don't think I've ever been raped. Not even close. I don't think anybody wants to have sex with me. That's not a good thing,
yet.
unless I'm paying.
You haven't gone to the 14th Street yet.
I, Trust me, I've been there several times. I still don't get anything. I am against late term abortions. Men do not understand. I understand.
Mm-mm.
The ruling is forcing Hillary Clinton to run in 2024. That would be interesting.
Dude, you know what's the like there's I've seen when men like kind of don't get understand that issue, but I saw a video where it kind of made the guy understand that situation by going to a gay bar.
Oh no, I thought you
And
were gonna say the contractions.
no, by going to a gay bar and then feeling like being hit on by other guys, and that's how girls feel when they're always being hit on at a bar or thinking that they're gonna drop a pill on them and stuff
Well,
like that.
let me tell you, I don't get hit on straight bars, gay bars, white
Not,
bars.
not even at the rodeo by animals.
I mean, I almost got hit by my scooter on my scooter downtown, and I didn't get a video on it.
You almost got hit by a car.
Onta el dentist. He just sent me a text too. Are you Catholic, Maggie? 100%.
Yeah, not very, not
Practicing
not
one.
enough to make my parents happy, but yeah.
You should be left between patient and doctor. It's alarming that it might be overturned. I I don't think it's alarming. It's going to be overturned. I'm actually glad that it's going to be taken out of the hands of the federal government and placed in the hands of the state. After the millions of abortions that have been performed, we may have killed children that may have grown up to cure cancer, benefit the world population as a whole. God might be saying, I sent you a cure for cancer, but you aborted it. If you're a Catholic and you believe abortion is a good thing, then you better pack some suntan lotion when you die because you're upstairs. Yeah, Maggie's gonna not. I don't think she's gonna even make it to the elevator.
Yeah.
What happened to Renaissance in Brownsville? Why haven't they happened? It's not gonna happen.
There's a Renaissance lab.
And I don't know
What's Renaissance?
Doctor's Renaissance.
Oh,
Why
that's
is-
right.
Doctor's
Okay.
Hospital.
why is
Yeah.
someone's YT name your home address? doxing. It's okay. That hey, my information is public everywhere. Is so what happened to the city of Brownsville cars? I heard some people stole the. Yes. Uh, Actually, it was the police officers, and I think the fire department's vehicles. They had those catalizadores, whatever the hell that is, stolen from them.
Whatever the heck that is.
Yeah, but
You
supposedly
see,
there's
that's
no crime
that's
in
why
Brownsville.
Abraham doesn't have conversations with you.
LGBT people would get more respect if they weren't out there throwing their lifestyle in everybody's faces.
Mm.
Adult married adult married people, husband and wife, don't sit in public and make out with each other. Uh, but for some reason, gay men think that they should be out in public kissing on each other. I don't like any type of PDA anyway. You do know what PDA is, right, guys?
Public
No,
display of affection. I
Thank
think
you.
this is going to be the one show that we never go back to.
it's totally fine. You can still speak about conflicting issues.
I know it.
It's edgy.
Yeah. And I don't like upsetting people. I'm a people pleaser, so that's why.
Boom.
I don't want John White to be angry. Not that I agree with anything John White ever says, I don't think.
Even the commies have more organization in Cuba than Brownsville.
Go
Yes.
back to the one before. No, they're not. Well, supposedly, no, they're not. Or supposedly, no, they're not this coming school year. Oh, that's right. That's the movie Backroads with Sally Field.
Yeah. Maggie, the movie is called Black Rose, 100%.
Thank you.
PhD closing schools. Yes. I'll be sending you the cartoon later on tonight, bro. Stay posted. Love you. When are you going to start campaigning and go after Joey Lopez? After all these crappy little elections go through.
There's another one in a couple of weeks, right?
It's crazy. And part of the problem, Mateo, is that a lot of people are going to be like burned out in regards to elections, and that's just not a good thing. My grandfather owned the barrel house for many years. Even we already heard that one.
It sounds like a deja vu. Young Turd. Did he just
I
copy
said
and
those
paste?
words. Huh?
Did he just copy and paste from Luis?
I think he did. All right, last comment. Is the Green Ghost by Charlie? No, it's horrible. And it's not showing in Brownsville. Isn't that
Have you
crazy?
seen it?
Hell no.
Well, then how would you know it's horrible?
Because it's Charlie Clark.
I think what's his name? Machete in it.
Daniel Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Machete. Don't you know who
How
Machete
they?
is?
Oh, I guess they paid him.
Yeah, I actually took a picture with him when he filmed that movie here at the island.
What movie was that?
The one that we're seeing now. But they started filming that movie 8 years ago. I know because
Really?
yeah, the last time I ran for mayor. The only time I ran for mayor. Guys, last words?
Mm,
And make sure
May
that
7th.
make sure they're not my words, Sam.
Or conflicting?
If you don't vote,
Hey, that's my phrase. Maggie, any last words?
Did you see Bad Bunny's outfit at the Met Gala?
How is it?
it's ridiculous. Did you know that he's gonna be a Marvel comic superhero representing
Who-
the Latinos?
Bad
Who
Bunny?
is he gonna be?
Some wrestler that gets
Oh.
superpowers by a mask. Bad Bunny.
What was the theme for the gala?
Idiots.
Stop
Mission
it.
accomplished. Science and technology have proven that abortion kills babies. Women should not use abortion as a form of birth control. There's so many other methods of birth control now. Yeah. Peace be
Yes.
with y'all. You too. Love you all. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, stability, and all that. I've already started to undress because it's really late already. Guys, we'll be on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other and continue to be good to me. God bless.
But
¿Qué te pasa, Erasmo? Ya duérmate. Love you, Carlos. That's the perfect way to end the show. Love you, Papa.